How's the new computer? You're not supposed to be on those kinds of websites.
But that's my teacher.
Well, it does make him look pretty.
What if I were to tell you that the first episode of The Fairly Oddparents wasn't actually the first episode of The Fairly Oddparents? Well, it wasn't. So the year was 1998. Shows like The Wild Thornberrys and Cat Dog were premiering on Nickelodeon.
Cat Dog is real cool. With the cat and the dog, they're glued together. The Wild Thornberrys, they're funny and they make you laugh. Really? Oh, cool.
But so was a little show called Oh Yeah Cartoons. What does that have to do with The Fairly Oddparents? Well, I'm glad you asked. Oh Yeah Cartoons allowed cartoonists to showcase their original animated shorts. Cartoonists like Seth MacFarlane, Bob Boyle, and Mr. Fairly Oddparents himself, Butch Hartman. Now, unfortunately, most of these animated shorts never made it past Oh Yeah Cartoons, but a select few did get picked up to have their own standalone shows. These included Chalk Zone, My Life as a Teenage Robot, and The Fairly Oddparents. The Fairly Oddparents had 10 shorts lasting about 7 minutes each. The first short focused on introducing us to the main character, Timmy Turner. We learned he's basically tortured by his babysitter Vicky, which seems to be why he's always so miserable.
3 things. 1, stay out of my way. 2, go to bed early. 3, do the dishes.
Mom told you to do them.
Oh, yeah. Well, you wouldn't want her to find this magazine, would ya?
That's not mine.
He jumps into his bed, and out of frustration he throws his magic 9 ball at the wall. And that's where we meet Cosmo and Wanda for the very first time.
Hey, Timmy! I'm Cosmo.
I'm Wanda.
And we're your fairy godparents!
Timmy almost immediately starts wishing for a bunch of bad on Vicky. We learn Cosmo and Wanda's magic isn't perfect because when Timmy wishes to turn Vicky into a giant chocolate shake, we get a giant chocolate snake Vicky instead.
Can you make her into a giant chocolate shake?
Ooh, may I, Pookie?
Of course, Stallion.
After Timmy wishes a bunch of crazy stuff to happen to Vicky, it cuts to Vicky asleep on the couch, and when she wakes up, she's under the impression that it was all a nightmare. That is until she sees the goldfish, and then this happens.
Laundry! Sure, I'll do your laundry. I don't know what's going on around here, but I'm gonna find out.
And that was pretty much the end of the first short. So the shorts in the actual show were very similar, but of course this being 3 years before the actual TV show aired, we had some differences. For one, the shorts went with the adults don't have faces thing that the cartoons were doing back then, so we never actually got to see Timmy's parents' faces. Personally, I think that Timmy's parents were some of the funniest characters on the show, so that would have been a huge bummer if they never showed their faces.
Me graduating Dictator College, and this is me taking over the world with smiles, and this is where I'd put a trophy. If I had one!
Another thing you'll notice is Cosmo's voice is a lot deeper than it is in the actual series.
Why are you here?
We want to help you. We're magic. Ooh, magic. Ooh.
Timmy, we've got a problem. My big toe is stuck in one of the hot tub jets and it's making a horrible farting sound.
Also, Timmy Turner's voice was done by Mary Kay Bergman, who unfortunately passed away in 1999. Later, Timmy was given the voice of Tara Strong. Oh, and apparently Vicky has a brother. In the beginning of the first short, when Vicky is babysitting Timmy, she threatened him with blackmail, stating that it works great, just ask my little brother. She picks up and dials the phone to her house, and her brother is heard screaming for a few seconds before she hangs up.
Find this magazine, would ya?
That's not mine. Mom will never believe you.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. It works great at my house. Just ask my little brother.
There is a theory that suggests that the brother never actually existed and that she just caught another boy who she was babysitting who she had previously already blackmailed. Overall though, they always stayed pretty true to the original Oh Yeah cartoon shorts. To me, it was pretty obvious why The Fairly Oddparents was picked up for its own series. I mean, this show gave us everything and more. And with fairies that could literally do anything, the stories you could tell were endless. All 10 of the shorts are uploaded to YouTube, so I recommend you give them a watch. And this is where the video ends. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace.
Odd parents, Fairly Odd Parents. If you let